Hey guys, it's Mark, the Tremor Trainer here from tremorworkout.com. You know, having razor bumps is an annoying thing. You have those unsightly pus heads on your face and it's really frustrating, and you think, oh, how am I gonna ever get rid of these razor bumps? Well, I've discovered how to, and I'm gonna show you what I do. Now, just this week, my brother Larry the Barber man, he put out 2 videos showing you how to wet shave and get around razor bumps. But I've never been lucky with wet shaving. No matter what Larry tells me, I still get razor bumps. I haven't tried his method of using a single blade shaver, but I found this other way that he told me. He suggested some shavers and clippers and stuff, and I've tried it, and I'm telling you, this is working. So I want to pass on this knowledge to help you guys out who are suffering with razor bumps. Now, what I normally used to shave was these type of wall groomsmen battery operated. Some of them are on cord, some of them are not, to shave, and I would get an okay shave, but it was never as close as I liked. And as I've gotten older and those little gray hairs are starting to come out in the chin area, what I've found is that if I use one of these in the morning, by the mid-afternoon or so, the gray hairs are starting to come back out again, right? So this was not working for me. It reduced me getting razor bumps, but I wasn't getting a close enough shave and the whole thing with the gray hairs. But based on Larry's advice, I tried these new gadgets, and I've got to share. You've seen them from the thumbnail of this video. So before I show you the gadgets, here's what you do. If you have bad razor bumps, get a needle, just a regular sewing needle, right? A one that's quite thin and sharp, a new one. And if you can do it, or get your girlfriend or wife to do it, or you know, whoever, right? You know, I kind of gross my girlfriend out, and over the years having different girlfriends, they've always been given the task of removing my ingrown hairs. What the mistake I used to make is, after using the needle to get under the hairs and remove the ingrown hairs, I was tweezing them. I was using the tweezers and yanking those hairs out. Don't do that. Even though as much as you're going to be tempted to tweeze them, don't tweeze them. Just lift them out and leave them there. The skin will start to be less inflamed and it will go down eventually. Now, what you want to do for about a week to a week and a half, you want to avoid shaving. And during that time, you want to be working that needle to get all those ingrown hairs out. You want to get to the point where when you touch your face, no matter where you touch, right, you can't feel any sensitivity, because usually that sensitivity means that you have ingrown hairs. So when you get to the point where everywhere you touch is totally fine, like I'm doing now, I can't feel any sensitivity, I have no ingrown hairs. So once you get to that point, all the ingrowns are out, you're not tweezing them, you break out the Andis Outliner 2. I think it's called the Outliner or T-Outliner. I bought this off of Amazon. How much did I pay? Something like 40 or 50 bucks. It wasn't expensive, right? The blades are really sharp, and you know, it's on a cord. Plug that in. You can shave in literally any direction, with the grain, against the grain, any way you can shave. You know, sometimes I pull the skin tight, sometimes I pinch the skin just to get those hairs. I have some hairs around this area of my face that kind of lay flat no matter what, so I kind of pinch the skin and get closer, and this gives me a much closer shave than this groomsman does, this wall groomsman. So I use the Andis and get this down. And if anyone from Andis is watching this video, guys, I really appreciate these clippers. If you included an extra blade in the box, I don't mind paying a little extra. If it's like an extra $5 or $10, just add in the extra blade, because now I'm gonna have, when this eventually goes dull, and this is really sharp, when this eventually goes done, I've got to go through the process of ordering again. It's sharp to the point where it's like an exfoliator almost. It's taking off, you know, when I first started using it, my skin would look really dry. But it was okay because after shaving, I was going in the shower, I was using moisturizer and all that stuff. So I'll dry shave with this. I'll get all of my face, right, in any direction, it's no problem. Then what I'm gonna do, I'll show you what I break out next. I break out the Wall the Wall 5-star shaver shaper. It comes with a super close head. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. You're not doing yourself any favors with that. What you want to get is the sensitive. See if you can see that if it's zooming. If it's zooming on me or on that. But basically, it's the sensitive foil. Now, after using the Andis, I use this sensitive head, and like I said, similar to the Andis, any direction, against the grain, with the grain, whatever. Pull the skin tight, you know, like this side of my face here, the hairs kind of grow this way. So I just go against the grain while pulling the skin tight, and it gets baby smooth, my entire face, okay? And I shaved maybe 2 hours ago, and my skin still feels really nice. I haven't been getting razor bumps. I may get the odd razor bump, but it's nothing major. So after I shave, I go through the Andis, I go through this. I have the bump control aftershave thing. I still use that. I started using it, but I still use it. I don't even think it's necessary anymore, but I have this bottle that's almost done, so I'm just like, oh well, I might as well use it. I use that bump patrol, and it burns like crazy, but it's really good. Now when I'm in the shower, having a hot shower, I get this type of nylon. I always shower with this type of nylon cloth, right? I went to the shop and I bought the coarsest type they have. I don't know if you guys have this Japanese store called Muji something. I think in Japan it's called Muji something, but in England I know it's just usually called Muji Shuji something. I can't remember the name now. But I get the coarsest type, and when I'm in the shower and it's really hot and steaming there with my, you know, shower gel and stuff, and I'm washing my entire body, but with this nylon cloth, I scrub my face in a circular motion all over. You know, I wash my entire body, right? But on my face, I use this nylon cloth. It really scrubs off that dead skin, okay? And then, you know, me being Mr. Fitness, a trick that I use to speed up my metabolism is when I'm finishing off my showers, I go to completely cold water and just go under that water to let it beat down on my chest and the back. But now what I do, I also get it to go all over my face, so it helps, that cold water helps to close the pores. And when I get out of the shower and to dry off, I just use my moisturizer, right, on my face, and I get practically zero razor bumps. Now, I've been doing this now for the last 4 to 6 weeks or so, can't remember exactly, but what's happening is that all my scarring is going. So I reckon another month or 2, all my scarring will be gone. So I won't have that discoloration anymore. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is what you've got to do. Get the Andis Outliner 2, the Wall 5-star shaver shaper with a sensitive head, right? The bump patrol is optional, and get yourself something like this, a nylon cloth, and scrub the hell out of your face in a circular motion to get rid of that dead skin, and it can also help to stimulate other ingrown hairs to pop out. Alright, so I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please click like, please comment, please follow, please share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until the next video, take care guys. Peace.